Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video I'll be building a Technic Lego set 42101. It's just called a Buggy, so it's nothing, but that's the one I'm going to be building today, and that is the alternative set you can build with it as well. I personally think the alternative set does look cooler, but we'll see once it's built though, because it does look like one of these ones with steering, and it does say you have some nice stickers with it as well. So open it up. Lots of fiddly little bits, a sticker sheet, and this was one of the bargains I picked up recently. So small fiddly pieces, as per always when you get anything Technic Lego. Suspension bit, very nice. That's a 5. Right. What I'll do on there, I'll just show you how I knew that was a 5, because they measure that by the dot. These are measured by the dots on the Lego, and if you actually look at how many, there's 4 dots on here, and if you put that if I put that on top there, you will see there's one dot over. That's how you can tell with the Technic Lego. The actual size of the size of the rods that you're using. So just for any novice builders out there. So I've actually been doing it for more years than I really should have been. So I picked up the right technique for actually spotting the right size. So that's a 4. Plus the other way you'll always know is when you pick up the wrong one. So there we go. That's a start on the chassis now. Got to put a bit in, I think this is going to be the engine bit in the middle, so we have. The frustrating bit is when you know the brick you're looking for, but you can't see it. It's one of these. Another half goes in there. This half goes in here. One of these. And we have one of these that goes in here like so. That's what we have so far for it. Put that down there. We've got to build another bit, so a number 5, that's number 5, yep. Again, hopefully experience will prove me right on this. No, my luck, there'll be a 6 in here somewhere, so. This bit here goes on the back like so. Stick that down there for a minute. Bit goes on here. And one of these goes on here like so. This bit attaches like so. It's still loose, actually it hasn't been secured yet, so make a side. I've got to make a side bit now, so it's one of these little. One of these. There we go. That's what we have so far. Some more fun fiddly bits to do, so now we have this putting the suspension bit in, so this bit goes through here, the suspension bit goes in here like so, and it goes in here as well. So we have a moving bit at the back. The suspension bit goes in there, so as you can see, it moves. You'll see that better once it's built. So we have that bit goes on there. Now we've got to build another side bit. So we need an L-shaped bit like this. blue bit goes in here. Blue bit, a black bit goes in there. Other way round. Always read the instructions. And a grey bit goes in there. As you can see, the back bit there is now moving, so can't really see it just yet because it still needs a bit more. But that's the chassis. The chassis is now taking shape. You can see the seat in the vehicle. You might be able to put a Lego figure in it. With some of these figures you can, some of these you can't. So Technic Lego did start doing that for a while. They put like figures in their sets which I personally think didn't work. It didn't work. I don't really buy into that myself, but I'm quite sure there's plenty of people out there who did, and if you did, fair play, because horses for courses. This is what we have so far. Build this bit. Have a sticker that goes on here, so it's a number 8. I'm not sure what the significance is, but I'm quite sure there's one somewhere in the Lego universe. If you ever get the chance to ask the person who built it, be an interesting question. If anyone knows the answer, please let me know in the comments below. Like I always say. There we go. Push that through there. There we go. That's what we have so far for it. Starting to take shape. Now we've got to put the bumper bar up the front. So number 4 goes in there. And there goes one of my alarms. Nothing to worry about. Turn it over. We've got that bit there on the bottom, and this is what we have so far for it. Try and show you. There we go. We have the suspension bit working as well. Got to build part of the steering system now, so that bit on there. That's the first wheel on there, and it's part. You can tell it's part of the steering mechanism by the way it actually moves. So, see, it moves, movement. And then anyone who watches my videos regularly will actually know I'm always very impressed with Lego with moving parts. I'm actually impressed with any toy moving parts, truth be told. So, easily pleased. Stick that on there like so. Stick that in there. There we go, we have the two front wheels on. Put a this is part of the steering mechanism we're making now, so make the rest of the steering mechanism. This is what we have so far on it. So the wheels move like this, but they don't move to the request of the user yet. So we'll just get that far. They're sticking to the normal grey one. The grey one piece is there, as you can see. We now have a working steering unit now. As you can see, you turn that bit there. Quite a nice bit of kit. So there's still a fair bit of body work to go. So got a number 9 for the axle on there. Another wheel goes on here like so. That bit goes in there. A lot of these bits are now used in all sorts of moulds now. So, like the wheels go onto. Right here. I think, yeah. Made a mistake again, so let's see where I've gone wrong. Oh, I see. Not reading again. Not reading, getting excited. Story of my life. Here we have it. Steering and suspension. I think that's the main moving parts on it, so which is always cool. We've got a little steering wheel that goes on there as well. It doesn't link up to the actual steering, but on the bigger Technic sets it does. So they're always worth a build. I'd always recommend them because I've had some good sets of those and got some really good. You get some really good bricks out of it. You can integrate them into your other building projects. So here we have the steering. Now we got to do the spoiler. Make sure you get your left and rights correct. So if you don't, you'll know about it. So 5 and 2, so go on here. This isn't actually a Top Gear model because otherwise it would have other oil company names on it, which I wouldn't say on here. So all I'm saying is that all I would say is actually if anyone's ever watched Top Gear with Jeremy Clarkson, will actually know exactly what I mean. So I think there's a place up north they named it after, but as this is a family-friendly channel, I won't say it. So here we go. They've got the spoiler on there, nice stickers on it. Oil and manifold. So no sponsorship on this one at all. So I have seen the Top Gear Technic Lego set, and truth be told, for the amount of money Lego are charging for it, I wouldn't buy it basically because it's not really enough to warrant that level of expense. So it's number 1. So it would have been nice if they had they done a proper Top Gear Lego set back in the day when you had the Clarkson, Hammond and May on it. That would have been a good set. But that's just my opinion. So if you have a different opinion and you want to share it, do feel free. We are getting very close to finishing this now, so all the technical bit of it is nearly done. Put the sticker on it. I must admit I'm getting a lot better at these stickers of late, so I do think that so far the actual design of this is actually quite cool. So it wouldn't have been a set I would have picked out by choice, but it is quite a cool set though. So we have a black one and a red one. The red goes on the back, black goes on the front. Design so just the way it's designed, so happy days. So that goes on I do think it adds quite nicely to the design of the vehicle. So got a couple of locking bot nuts on there. And here we have our Technic Lego Buggy. It it does look quite good. It does have some very good features, especially for the money I paid for it, under a £5 again. You can pick this up for about between I've seen it online for about between £5 and £9. It is a good build. There is a second build with it, which does look really nice in my opinion, and the stickers are already on it as well, so I do think that other build is very much worth it. So value for money wise, you can't really fault this set. It's a good build. It builds nicely. It looks good. The suspension, I'll show you. So if you drop it down like that, so it's got the rear suspension on it, which gives you movement, and the steering is clicking for some reasons. There is something clicking on it. I'll find out what that is later, because I think it's probably one of the wheels is rubbing, I think, but pretty sure it's not meant to click like that, but I see why it's clicking. The actual suspension rod is actually touching the axle, so the suspension rod touches the spring. I'm not sure if it's meant to do that, but that's the way you're meant to build it. So, but overall, not a bad build, apart from that little bit on the back there. But truth be told, you're going to build it, and if you do play with it and you get the fun out of it, life is good. And you can always buy another one of these off Bricklink anyway. So overall, a very good build, and well done Lego, and value for money wise, amazing. If you have any feedback on this, please feel free to leave it in the comments below. I'd like to thank my regular subscribers, Blocky Talkie, Soundwave Man, Graham Builds, Toy Galaxy, and all the rest. You make it all worthwhile, and as long as you're watching and subscribing, it's all worth it. And all the stuff you do is great. All the people I've named all do good videos, and they're all worth a watch. I'd like to thank my Instagram followers as well. And keep building, stay safe, and I hope very much to see you in my next video. Thank you very much for watching.